we decided to pick the topic of the War of the Worlds radio scare for our project. The War of the Worlds radio scare was done by a radio show entitled The Mercury Theater on the Air. It aired on CBS Radio on October 30th, 1938, and was directed by Orson Welles. It was a Halloween episode and was an adaptation of the novel War of the Worlds, a book written by Herbert George Wells in 1898. The book is about an alien invasion from Mars.
This is a photograph of Orson Welles, the man who staged the broadcast. The people's reaction to the broadcast was pure terror. Most people missed the beginning of the broadcast that stated the broadcast was fictional. Most viewers only heard the parts of the skits that was talking about how aliens were going to invade Earth. After hearing this, most people started panicking and seeking shelter. In research, it was estimated that 1.2 million listeners were frightened and disturbed by the broadcast. In Concrete, Washington, phone lines suffered a short circuit. Residents were unable to call neighbors, family, or friends, leaving them in panic, unable to calm their fears.
Once the word got around that the broadcast was fictional, the panic stopped. The Federal Communication Commission investigated the radio scare after it caused a mass panic and came to the conclusion that nothing illegal had happened. Orson Welles did announce at a press conference the following day that it was not his intention for the reaction and he did not expect the outcome. Despite the public's hysteria at the time and today, astronomers knew that there was no possibility of alien life on Mars due to its thin atmosphere, lack of oxygen, and lack of liquid water on the surface.
This is a graphic photo remake of the War of the Worlds broadcast. The War of the Worlds broadcast influenced pop culture in a few main ways, including demonstrating the use of mass media and the lack of radio broadcast censorship. This caused the general public to push for more censorship and regulations for radio broadcasts. The modern reaction to the incident is that it was more exaggerated than anything, and the modern takeaways from the incident emphasize that people have more knowledge about science and astronomy today than they did back then. Furthermore, the incident has become a humorous aspect of pop culture and science more than anything, and has been remade multiple times. Overall, the War of the Worlds radio broadcast is still controversial to this day due to the curiosity around the amount of panic the broadcast truly caused.